Do you guys ever wonder why MotoGP or F1 racers stay exactly behind a racer on a straight and all of a sudden they gain speed and they cut off the lane and overtake the racer in front of them? Well, this is a technique called slipstreaming to overtake the racer on a straight, and in this video I'll explain to you slipstreaming in most simplest way. Ciao guys, welcome to MeAndMotorsports. My name is Nitish Didorkar, and in this video playlist of all about MotoGP, we will discuss Slipstream and how actually it's executed. Slipstream is a region behind a moving object in which a wake of fluid, typically air or water, is moving at velocities comparable to the moving object relative to the fluid through which the object is moving. Slipstreaming or drafting works because of the relative motion of the fluid in the slipstream.
Say what?
This definition of slipstream slipped over your head, right? Alright, I'll try to explain in simple terms. I hope you'll understand. Let's go step by step. Let's start with drag. Now, when a fluid is moving through a stationary object or when an object is moving through a stationary fluid, now fluid here can be air or water as I mentioned before. So the fluid exerts pressure on the object. Let's take an example of if you're riding a two-wheeler or you're on a roller coaster. So let's say this is a roller coaster. So you are the moving object and air is the stationary fluid. At this moment you are experiencing two forces. One which is drag, which acts against the direction of the object, and other is lift, which acts perpendicular to the flow direction. Now in this case, if it's air, we call it aerodynamic forces, and if it's water, we call it hydrodynamic forces. So I will try to explain you with this sketch I do. Let me clear things first. This is a bike and this is the racer. Pretty poor with drawing, so spare me for that. Okay, now what happens in MotoGP is when the racer ahead cuts the air, he experiences drag and the air passes through him, like through him and the bike from above and from sides and from the below. And once the air boundary layer detaches from the body, like from the bike and the body, it creates a vague recirculating flow behind the racer in the specific space. Pardon my drawing skills again. Just refer this photo for better understanding. So now the recirculating flow created by this racer helps the other racer go faster if he is behind the lead racer in that specific space, which we call a slipstream. Also, the racer behind won't have to cut the air as much as the racer ahead of him has to. So the drag experienced by the racer behind is comparatively less than the racer ahead of him, and the assistant force of air helps the rider behind to go faster and easy to overtake. This was the technical definition of slipstream. We all have experienced it once in our life, but who knew the technical definition of this? Not me at least. For example, if you're riding a two-wheeler and if you stay behind a car or bus, you can feel the difference, that how easily you can accelerate behind these huge vehicles, and you couldn't get the same power on the open lanes. That's because these huge vehicles reduced the drag for you, which helped you to gain more speed. If you ever want to try this technique, then just make sure you maintain a proper distance between you and the vehicle ahead of you, as we don't know when the vehicle ahead of us might brake, and if you misjudge that, you might end up with an accident which none of us wish for. So stay alert and maintain a proper distance, and when you feel you are faster and there's no much space left to continue the slipstream, just cut off the lane and overtake the racer and just win the race. So I hope this video helped you understand the concept and the technique of slipstreaming and how it is supposed to be done. Of course, it's way more difficult to be executed than to be explained, so try it, but safely. And if there's anything else you want to know about, just mention that topic in the comment section. I'll try to make a video on that topic and answer all of your doubts. So that's it, this is all from my side. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, learned something new, and if you did, please do like, comment, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram to stay updated with more such interesting content. Till then, ride fast but ride responsibly.